But I am excited to see this 15-battle Battle Royal for the championship.
This is bullshit, man. I want to know who number 15 is, man. Who's number 16? That's what the man is with.
Yes.
What the hell?
Yes.
What is?
I'm 15.
That is bullshit, man.
Hey, man, you're not even in the room.
You know what? Let's get this. What?
As you see right there, Tony Cairo gets number 15.
Franchise, he has him hooked. Looks like he's setting up for it. Flex. Yeah, it's a suplex. He's got, oh, look at the power of the franchise. He's got him up. Look at the, oh my God. Danny just landed just right on his head. He's writhing in pain. He's crawling out of the ring. I don't know if Denny's going to be all right. He may have hurt his neck. But folks, you really hate to see this happen.
You've been psyched out. You're going down. I'm a trash talking talented, no class clown. I will abuse you until you lose. You can go on home without. You've been psyched out.
And making his way to the ring. Standing at 5'11", 230 pounds. Onjip Fonik.
Just so everyone remembers, you can boo, you can cheer, and you can scream. So, what would you say, BB? We've got Italy this time? And
yeah. Kind of a sorry excuse. But, yeah. Italians are represented. Just to remind everyone, this is a last man standing match. Onjip Fonik, Tony Cairo sizing each other up.
Sizing each other here.
More sizing.
Come on, guys, let's get some wrestling going on.
Jeremy, you're up next.
Still more sizing.
We got no dumpsters here.
Now Cairo wants the ref to size. This is ridiculous.
Oh!
There we go.
Cairo taking advantage.
Match is now really underway.
The ref was checking for some weapons there, but
speaking of weapons, did you see that pole Onjip brought to the ring with him?
Yes,
I
yes,
wonder
I
if he's
did.
gonna try to break that out later. Both men locking up.
That might be something Brian Fellows might like, but moving right along.
Not talking about that anymore.
Tony Cairo is showing his dominance here. Tony.
No, go ahead.
Tony Cairo is quite ripped nowadays. I can't remember last time he even looked half as ripped as he does now.
Say, frankly, I prefer if he wore a long sleeve shirt, but that's just me. And Cairo just taking it to Onjip.
It could be worse. He could be wearing no shirt at all.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Onjip turns the tables.
Oh! Cairo takes advantage.
Onjip had a little stint there. Gotta wonder if he's gonna be able to fully recover yet.
Series of stiff elbows to the chest by Cairo. Oh, followed by a vicious leg drop. And
Cairo's going backstage.
we know this can't be a good thing.
Get up here, son!
Ref's doing the 10 count,
Like a good ref should.
as this is a last man standing match. What's Cairo got there?
Why is Cairo wearing a mask over his nose and mouth?
Trying to give some... Gotta wonder if that's chloroform or some other chemical.
Do you really think Tony Cairo would stoop so low as to use chloroform?
Absolutely. Absolutely, Jack. Cairo would do just about anything to win this match.
Maybe he plans to do it after he knocks him out.
Doesn't seem to be having much of an effect on Onjip, though.
You know,
And
usually
look at this. He's got Cairo right where he wants him. Where's he going to set him down now?
maybe Tony had the wrong towel that was dipped in. This one was probably dipped in water.
Well, that's Tony Cairo for you.
Tony Cairo can't figure out what the difference is between chloroform.
Look at this.
and
He didn't even put his mask on right.
Well, you know, he was rushing, didn't want to get counted out.
Yeah, you know, Rep was counting kind of slow though, so I think he had plenty of time. Ooh, Onjip takes down Dr. Cairo.
Dr. Cairo, I like that. That's funny.
Thank you, J.C. Smalls. Onjip going for the
wow.
submission, bending him up like a pretzel.
Cairo was able to break out of it, but
Holding that back there.
damage has been done.
Caputo. Cairo.
Apparently, we do have some Cairo fans out here. Apparently, Cairo 914.
And into the stands they go.
Back in the ring.
Cairo just slammed Onjip's head into that chair.
Hey, BB, do you know what Cairo 914 means?
You know, I
Don't mention that.
think it had something to do with some earlier fed and an earlier show, but enough of that. This is here and now.
4.
And right about now, what is Cairo
5.
doing? Tying his shoes.
Apparently, it's an ongoing theme. First Denny,
7.
now Tony.
Well, Denny did win that last match, so maybe it's more than it looks.
So, do you think everyone will start tying their shoelaces in the middle of the match?
I guess
Well,
we'll
yeah.
see who wins this. It'll set a precedent, maybe.
Going
They
backstage.
go. Ooh. What's that? Looks like they smashed into somebody's laptop.
Man, it's broken into pieces all over the back.
Half a Punisher skull there, half a Punisher skull there. Cairo coming back with that trash can.
Onjip is flicking keys at Tony. Now wait. Oh!
That was a garbage can that had an Onjip. Looks like he's been busted open now too.
It's a total bloodfest here.
One would think the ref would start another 10 count. This isn't a false count anywhere match after all. This is a last man standing match. Just to remind everyone.
5.
You know, it's days like this. I'm glad I got out of this.
7. 8. 9.
Gets up just at 9.
I think that was about 9 9/10 there, Jack.
Good point, BB.
These wrestlers really need to start focusing on the match.
You know, the problem is a lot of the wrestlers we've got here are a little too cocky for their own good.
Look at Tony Cairo spitting in Onjip's face. That was really uncalled for now.
That was low and dirty. I love it, but it was low and dirty.
I am a little bit partial to Cairo myself, but sometimes his performance leaves a little to be desired.
You know, it's a shame it wasn't beer, because that might have burned. That would have been cool.
Now, Onjip's backed into the corner. Cairo is just going to work on him.
He's walking a mud hole in him, stomping it, walking it dry.
And the ref looks like he's too busy sporting his new gauntlets to be calling for the open fist.
Oh, that was a quick start to the 10 count.
Making up for lost time there, Jack.
I guess so. It's going a little faster this time, too, surprisingly.
Well, it's best to get a faster pace. That is what we're all about in the RWA. Fast, non-stop action.
8, 9.
And Cairo helping Onjip to his feet. Looks like he's not done with him.
Onjip apparently doesn't have the power to stand, barely.
And I wonder if Cairo's going to regret that later.
Cairo's got a nice little stain going there on his arm.
Man.
Oh, pummel to the stomach. Oh!
Onjip flips Cairo out of the ring. Just going at the guy.
Oh, he's getting the chair out.
Oh, what was that?
That was,
Maybe those chemicals are starting to take effect after all.
that's what they call, you know, a whiff.
Cairo now firmly in charge again of this match.
That's
Brings
like,
Onjip back in the ring.
Onjip was like swinging like Sammy Sosa trying to hit the ball out, but,
Yeah, go Sox, by the way.
yeah. It doesn't matter.
3, 4,
Ref starting yet another 10 count.
5, 6, 7,
Cairo posing for pictures.
8.
You know, I thought Cairo got paid to wrestle, not paid to pose.
Well, he's a performer. There we go. Was that some wrestling for you there, Jack?
That was some wrestling. That was actually a good, high-quality move. And
Goes for that cocky choke pin.
I personally think it's a quality, high-fashion chokeout.
Well, the ref does break it up.
Doing what a good ref should. Sometimes.
Bring the ladder into the ring. You gotta wonder if the ref's gonna allow this or not.
I'm pretty sure the ref is allowing pretty much everything. And
Ring
whoa.
crew comes to the rescue.
Now, it looks like Tony Cairo's got his own ring crew, Cairo 914.
Cairo's climbing that ladder.
How high will Cairo go? Oh! Brutal chop right to the head. It's just going to bust that wound even wider open.
You gotta do what you gotta do to beat this guy. Bring my PSP over here. Your hand's full. You want it?
Cairo going for the choke here. Man can't breathe, man can't wrestle. Apparently Tony is going back to the basics.
Now, I'm just not taking it laying down. Trying to wrest his way out of Cairo's chokehold there. Getting to his feet. And after a couple of elbows to Cairo, Onjip's back in...
Oh, gouges his eyes.
I spoke too soon.
Nothing like Tony Cairo doing some dirty wrestling.
Whoa.
Onjip brings
Ref,
a
you gotta
ladder.
get that ladder out of the ring. That's a hazard. Wouldn't want these men to get busted open or anything.
I think it's a little late for that one, BB.
4, 5, 6.
Both men are struggling to get to their feet. Looks like Onjip's got eyes on the ladder.
And I wonder what he's got planned for Cairo.
Oh, Cairo gets it right to the face with the ladder. Onjip playing the ladder right across his chest.
Is he going for a leg drop here? No!
A
modified roll.
Looked like a modified rolling senton here, but only Onjip probably knows what that was.
Only Onjip knows.
Onjip in. Oh, it's a vicious choke there.
Cairo
was able to fight it off,
got
though.
some momentum going. There's a crowd chants for Onjip.
Yeah, we haven't heard any real chants recently. No one chanting for Cairo or Onjip.
Cairo slams him down.
Cairo better be careful because
Going backstage yet again. What possibly be going for?
maybe more laptop parts.
Beat him with a hard drive.
Nope, here it
Get a
comes.
kendo stick.
Singapore Cane, baby.
Onjip barely to his knees before Cairo comes back. Looks like a choke here.
Yeah, choking him out with a Singapore Cane. Usually people are beaten with those, not
Ref
choked.
breaks it up.
Singapore Cane is famous for the beating of an American man who was chewing gum in Singapore. And apparently, Onjip
Cairo
is not
gets
going
ready
to
to
get
wind
here.
up, but it's a low blow on Cairo. Wonder if the ref saw that or not. Probably not.
I don't know if the ref would care. What do you
That's a
think,
good
Stevie?
point.
He doesn't,
Probably not.
doesn't care whether the fist is open or not. Doesn't care.
Oh! Kendo stick to the back again by Onjip.
Apparently, Cairo was caught chewing gum in Singapore.
Both men outside the ring again.
Looks like Tony's trying to do a little running here. But Onjip won't let him get away with it. Throws him down.
Rolls across the ring. Onjip's grabbing that chair.
Knocks him right out of the ring.
Roundhouse kick to the chair.
Onjip's holding his neck. Looks like Onjip's having trouble breathing there.
Cairo brings his opponent back in the ring. Uppercut to the face. Kicks to the midsection.
Takes out his legs, knocking Tony Cairo to the ground. And a nice gust of wind comes and knocks things over.
Then keep going backstage. You think they'd bring out everything they needed.
Well, it's not a hardcore match, BB, but everyone seems to be treating like it is.
We're going to have to ask the higher power this. It's quite confusing. It says on my sheet, last man standing.
Considering you are the higher power messenger, maybe you could find out.
Well, up until today, I was the former messenger, as the higher power had nothing to do with
Well, I would figure since the higher power seems to be back.
Well, enough of that. I'm just chasing Cairo down the gangway with what looks like a bat wrapped in chicken wire or something.
That looks like barbed wire to me, BB.
Cairo goes flying down the stairs. Are these men going to go back to the ring? This is not, after all, a Falls Count Anywhere match. This is a last man standing match. Ooh,
Wow.
Maybe it was barbed wire after all, Jack. Cairo struggling to his feet as Onjip parades him around. Look at this, humiliation.
Onjip is parading Tony Cairo around like he's some kind of prize.
Nails him into the tree.
Oh, man.
And the ref seems just content allowing this brutality.
I guess the refs like hardcore match, last man standing match, tables, ladders, chairs, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Ooh. 1, 2. That's great, no talking. 3.
No coaching for the peanut gallery,
4.
please. Thank you.
Peanuts indeed.
5.
I mean, Cairo's laid out, but Onjip having trouble getting to his feet also.
7. 8.
You know, I have to say, I'm kind of satisfied none of these guys have tried to pin the other one, considering it's last man standing.
If I'm not mistaken, that means what, 10 count before the winner's declared?
Yeah. And, wow.
Ref calls for the bell.
And we have a winner. Onjip is your last man standing.
If you call that standing, Jack.
I kind of call it laying down on your stomach.
Well, it's certainly standing more than Cairo is.
At least Onjip is moving.
Onjip is the winner of this hardcore last man standing match.
No rules apparently either.
Apparently not.
You know, if I could say there's a theme for a lot of these matches, it's got to be got blood.
Well, hopefully we won't be seeing more of the same, more of the same.
No, it's my hand.
How many people can bleed tonight?
Can you do this?
Only
For like a bit?
time will tell.
Huh? Huh?
Apparently we've got audience members.
Watch that. Just record whatever's going on. I'll fuck it up. Alright.
Onjip is struggling out. Struggling.
Careful not to trip over all those weapons there, Onjip.
Probably should have used one of those Singapore canes as they walk in stuff. Don't you think they
Would be a good idea.
And the loser gets carried out by his ref.
Aww.